Well, the Bronco's in for tint. Right, Morgan? She opted to do 15 on the front too, which is what the rears are, so it'll match. Basically a factory match. And then the windshield, she's gonna go 35. And I got her talked into doing a brow.
Very small one.
A small one. I do a brow on pretty much every vehicle. The only one I didn't do is the Mustang. But, let's see what she looks like when she's done. Alright, we are back home. So, what do you think of the tint?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you like the brow?
Not bad. What?
How is it like height-wise?
I did notice you did drop it down a little bit lower, but otherwise it's not terrible.
No, that's right where it says. It's just the brow curves a little bit, so if you look, it kind of curves a little bit, so maybe you just didn't notice it much, which I don't know how much the camera's picking it up. Morgan doesn't really like brows, and I talked her into this one, just because one thing I really like about brows is it helps a little bit with the sun, but mainly is it darkens the whole windshield by not making the entire windshield darker, if that makes sense. And then when you do like a 35% windshield tint, you can't really see the brow too much, because I'm not like a big fan of when you don't do windshield tint and then you do like this brow with the windshield looks white and then you got this big black strip. So I like the brow. And then we did 15, like I said earlier in the video, on the sides, and then the rest is all factory, which Rob measured this out, and this came out to like 16% or something like that, yeah, for factory. So yeah, it's nice because it isn't overly dark. You know, and a lot of times, like with certain vehicles, we only do 50 on the windshield. If you don't have like super great headlights, I recommend doing like a 50 on the windshield, where all the newer vehicles, they typically come with pretty good headlights, so you can kind of go down to the 35 and still see pretty good. Like all of my vehicles, it did 35 on the windshield, except the car. The car's got 50, but we do some night racing with that, so I didn't want to have super dark windshield tint. And then the other thing, we don't do brows on the cars, which actually I think Morgan's Challenger does. But this came tinted when she bought it, so we just kind of left it. But this does have a brow. I'm not crazy about brows on cars. I like them on everything except cars for some reason. I'm not a fan of them on cars. At least not like muscle cars.
The actual like car movie or Cars movie. Like it's like the eyebrows.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. I just don't like it on the cars as much. But yours, it doesn't. I don't mind it on yours. But like mine, it's got like that big factory thing on the windshield. I think the brow might just look weird. The nice thing with like the 50, granted my windows are down, so it doesn't look real dark. The windows typically kind of have a white look to them, and when you even do just a 50%, it kind of takes that white look away from the windshield. So now like the windshield looks more like a dark. See, you know, you can still see in, but definitely not super well. You'd have a hard time. You can see like the dash pretty decently, but you'd have a hard time seeing the driver. Which, like they said, this is kind of that nice happy medium. On Morgan's Dodge, she had 20 all the way around with a 50 on the windshield. It wasn't bad. It was still hard to see her inside, but she wanted to go a little darker this time. Yeah, it looks good. I like it. Yeah, put your plates on. And driving this thing around for what, 3 weeks now?
Yeah.
2-3 weeks with no plates?
I'm really surprised I caught it pulling over. The one that was sitting in the median.
Oh, we left earlier today? Yeah. Yeah, she keeps forgetting to put her plates on. Obviously, you can see she came from a Dodge because Those plates aren't gonna make too much sense on this thing.
Who knows? Maybe my nickname is Big Room.
Yeah, these are big ram. Someone asked if they said big room,
Yeah.
which seems like super
who's
British.
Big Room?
Yeah, it seems super British to me. But she is gonna send out things tonight to get different custom plates, which I actually got to do for the 6-liter. So we'll show you those actually maybe before we send them out, just to show you what we send out and I guess see what we're gonna get, because with Wisconsin you usually got 3 choices and you can make sure they're all available before you send out the thing, but you never know. So I mean, you could send yours out and someone could have sent out the one you're looking for like a week ago and they get it first. So you kind of never know. Sometimes they don't approve stuff. I tried to do like 6-hole one time. I didn't think it was gonna get approved and it didn't, but
See, it makes me wonder, how do other people get like?
sometimes you just get
Swear word or
people.
something.
Some people just don't care. You know, you just get a person. I don't know if they doesn't realize that it's. Well, you know what it means. Like the Mustang, I pretty much run custom plates on every vehicle. Like the Mustang is LOL LS to make fun of Chevys, because I got some Chevy. I got a bunch of my friends are Chevy people, so it's kind of funny. And then the F-150 since it's got a 5.0 and it says 5.0, which I think I'm gonna do for this 6.0. And then what were you gonna do?
Hot pep.
Hot pep, is that what you're gonna do it?
Hot pep, and then there was Sia.
See ya.
Yeah.
I like hot pep. Because then we could name this thing Hot Pepper as like the vehicle name. Which we need vehicles. Oh yeah, Morgan's Challenger says Later Boy too. But we need names for all these vehicles. I think Hot Pepper fits this because that's the color of the Bronco. I like the name Hot Pepper. But we need names. So if you guys want to name some of our vehicles down in the comments. Your car's name is Felicia?
Yeah, like the older off of Trek.
Oh, so I guess this is Felicia. We're going to call that one Hot Pepper. But we need a name for the Mustang, the 6-liter, and maybe the 5.0 F-150. We're not going to name the Fox Body mainly because I'm honestly probably going to sell that car. Which maybe we'll talk more about that in a different video. But yeah, comment down below some names. We also need, what do you guys want to see on the Bronco? Morgan is up in the air on wheels and tires and lift size. I think we're going to end up going with like a 22x10 and like a 3-inch lift. I don't know. What do you guys want to see? Comment down below. We want to know your guys' opinion on this. You know, we kind of want to see what you guys think and stuff. She kind of found wheels that she likes, so yeah, we're gonna see. Yeah, wheels and tires are expensive. I had to get prices for ones for that too, and they don't give that stuff away no more. But we kind of started finding like other people to buy wheels from that are a little bit cheaper than the normal person we buy wheels from. So I don't know. We'll see what we get for prices. But yeah, that'll be all for today's video on the Bronco. We were gonna do a couple more things, but Morgan decided she was gonna do some gardening. So she's over here working hard. She's getting everything all dug out and gonna redo a bunch of our garden. So you'll have to stay tuned for the next video. Like I said, comment below on what you guys want to see done to the Bronco, because she wants to do a bunch to it. So we want to get your guys' opinion on everything. So make sure you guys comment below. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe to see more content. And we'll catch you guys later. Peace.